Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. And today in this video we're gonna start with accounting equation, the very first topic of your financial accounting BCom first semester. So yes, we gonna start with accounting equation, the basic accounting equation, that is total assets is equals to liabilities plus equity, basic accounting equation. So here in this chapter I am giving the PDF in my description box, in which all the questions which I am discussing I'll be providing in that PDF. Okay, so total assets is equals to liabilities plus equity is nothing but the owner's equity, or else we can say it as a capital of the business also. So liabilities plus equity is equals to, which will in combinedly we will say a total equity of the business. Okay, total assets is equals to total equity, that is nothing but liabilities plus capital. So let's start with the first question, that is Ram started business with cash 25,000, purchased goods, it's a credit purchase, so stock and creditor, sold goods to Sohan, therefore it is a credit sale. So there will be a debtor and a stock heads. We need to prepare a table presenting the assets, equity and liabilities. Okay, presentation is very important in this problems, because it plays a very important role in securing the marks. So first we prepare the cash and stock. On the face of the question we can identify some heads of balance sheet, that is cash, stock, debtors, since there is a credit sale, and it is a capital, and since there is a credit purchase, so creditors head. So the first transaction, Ram started business with cash, that is rupees 25,000. So in the cash column it is 25,000. We add up the cash column, and in the capital column we add up with 25,000. So total the columns. Totaling is important for after each and every transaction. So total, that is 25,000 is of cash and 25,000 is of capital. And the second one, that is purchased goods on credit from Shyam. It is a credit purchase, so we are bringing in the stock and there is a creditor Shyam, so increase the balances of stock and creditor by rupees 10,000. No change in the capital and cash. So third question, that is sold goods to Sohan costing 1500 for rupees 1800 on credit. So the cost price is 1500, but the sale value is for 1800 and it is a credit sale. So there will be a debtor balance of 1800 with the sale price, and the stock will get reduced by the cost price of 1500, and the remaining 300 would be the profit to the business, so it would get added up to the capital. So total the columns, that is with rupees 25,000, that is of cash, and stock 8,500, and debtors balance, that is 1800, and capital, that is 25,300, and at last creditors, that is 10,000, and total comes to 25,000 plus 8,500 plus 1,800, that comes to 35,300. From the presentation point of view, you need to present like this. So 35,300. Please don't do that brackets and all. Okay, write the amount directly, that is 35,300. So here we go with the next question, that is problem 2 in your textbook. Rahim started business with cash 20,000. Add up to the cash 20,000 and capital 20,000. Total the columns 20 and 20, capital and cash. Okay, the second one, Rahim purchased furniture for cash. It is a cash purchase of furniture. Furniture is asset to the business, so add up the asset value by 2000 rupees and cash, reduce the cash since we are paying the cash by 2000 rupees. So the balance total comes to 18,000 cash, 2000 furniture and capital, that is 20,000. Okay, and the next one, that is third. Rahim paid rent of rupees 200. 200 is the rent amount we are paying in cash. It is the expenditure, so we need to reduce it from the capital account. So reduce 200 from the capital head. 18,000 minus 200, that is 17,800 comes to cash balance. 2,000 is a furniture and 19,800 is the balance of capital. Okay, next fourth one. Rahim purchased goods on credit. Since it is a credit purchase, so there will be a credit balance, that is a creditor's balance, and increase the stock by rupees 3,000. Increase the creditor's balance by rupees 3,000. So the balance comes to 3,000, that is a stock. Cash, furniture and stock, that is 3,000, and capital as it is 19,800, and the creditors balance is of 3,000 rupees. And next last transaction, that is Rahim sold goods cost price rupees 2,000 for rupees 3,000 on cash. Okay, the sale price is 3,000, but the cost of the stock is 2,000. So reduce the amount by 2,000. What is coming in? 3,000 is the cash, and 3,000 minus 2,000 is the profit that should be added up to the capital. So the balance comes to 2,800 cash, 2,000 furniture, 1,000 rupees is the stock value, and capital 20,800. It's 20,800, and 3,000 is creditors balance, and total comes to 23,800. 23,800. Hence assets is equals to total equity. Total equity is nothing but liabilities plus owner's equity. Okay, next comes to third question. Commenced business with cash rupees 60,000. That is Suresh commenced business with cash 60,000. Add up the capital and cash with 60,000. So do the total columns. I am not doing. Okay, so rent paid in advance. The future liability is being paid today, so it is an asset to the business. So add up the asset value by 500. Since we are paying in cash, so reduce the cash by rupees 500. And the third one, purchased goods for cash 30,000 and credit rupees 20,000. There are two transactions in this. So for cash purchase is 30,000. Stock is coming in, so add up the stock 30 and we are paying cash. Deduct the cash by 30,000. 30,000. Next there is a credit purchase of 20,000. So stock is coming in, add up the stock 20,000 and we are not paying in cash. There is a creditor, so increase the creditor balance by rupees 20,000. So next comes to fourth transaction, that is sold goods for cash rupees 30,000 costing 20,000. What is coming in cash? That is 30,000, that is a sale value, and 20,000 is the cost of the stock that is going out, so we need to reduce the stock. Sale value minus cost price is equals to profit, therefore add the profit to the capital. Next fifth one, paid salary, that is a cash expense. Deduct the cash and deduct the expenses from the capital account. And rent outstanding, salary outstanding. Salary outstanding is a liability to the business, so add up the liability by 100 and deduct the liability amount from the capital account. Okay, next one, the bought motorcycle for personal use, that is rupees 5,000. It is a drawings to the business, since owner is withdrawing the amount to purchase the motorcycle for his personal use. So create the drawings head by increasing by 5,000, and then the drawings are being used to purchase the motorcycle. So motorcycle is not the asset to the business, So we will not record the asset, but we will deduct the cash amount whatever he withdrawn from the business. So total comes to 54,000, that is cash, and 500 rent advance, stock 30,000, and capital, that is 64,400, and creditors comes to 20,000, and outstanding salary is 100, drawings nil. So total comes to 84,500. 84,500. Hence, assets is equals to liabilities. Always add profits to the capital and deduct expenses from the capital. So thank you for watching the video. We'll continue in the next video. Thank you.